It sounded like a folk tale when her mother told her the story of how her father walked from Malawi to South Africa. How he had to pray and repent before crossing big rivers of Southern Africa filled with scary creatures, and how a lot of people did not make it. What is sad is that her grandfather left a family behind in Malawi and started a new family when he arrived in Durban, South Africa, and that family was of her mother and siblings. Unfortunately, her grandfather passed away in 1985 and was never able to go back to Malawi. They never met the Malawi family, and all her mother knew is that she has two sisters in Malawi, Nora and Betty. Filled with passion to connect with her roots, all she needed was the address of her grandfather so that she could take her mother home in Malawi. The road to searching for her grandfather's address proved tough. From searching through letters, photographs, to inquiries from Malawians resident in South Africa, tracing her roots proved harder than she had imagined. She moved from one house to another without finding any meaningful information. Faith and love for her Malawian family is what kept her going on the quest to trace her roots. Equipped with only a name, Chimbano, someone believed to be a relation to her grandfather, together with her mother, they set off for a strange destination. Upon arrival in Malawi, the phone number of one Chimbano, who was supposed to take them home, could not be reached.
So what name back phone 357225. You want to get it out of service.
Yeah.
So
we hear from for the first time.
Father's brothers or sisters?
No, we haven't met any. We're hoping.
You didn't give any address of the home or something? He tells me the daughter is married to an Indian and he has a business right at Chindechi.
The daughter of Chimbano.
Oh, the daughter's married to an Indian? Still in Durban? From Durban?
The businessman right at Chindechi.
No, right there.
Yes.
In no time, they were on their way to Chintechi in Katabe. The following morning, Lucy, the daughter of Chimbano, took them to her father in Kapesi, who was to take them to Donald, their cousin, who they expected will in turn take them home. Unfortunately, a missing link manifested. Chimbano did not know Donald. Tracing similar names and talking to people who had been to Durban yielded to nothing. No one could locate the place of her grandfather, Owen Wan Kamanga.
Oye.
I have failed my mother. I raised her expectations. She thought as the search for Owen Wan Kamanga looked blurred. She had run out of ideas and was tired. While all seemed lost, hope was rekindled. They met a Mr. Ogo who at some point lived in Chesterville, South Africa with Owen Wan Kamanga.
He passed away a long time ago. I know that. I even went to the funeral. It came slowly about it. Ukufika kwami eThekwini mina ngashubeka kakhulu. Ngafika eMsizini. Khona indawo kwathiwa Msizini lapha ngakamuhle kwakhona indawo lapha indawo yamadoda wodwa. Ngahlala khona 21 days bangijontsheni impahla zami. Bungakazalwa ngasengizwa ukuthi ukhona wakini nje uwan Kamanga useChesterville lo angase akusize wena mina lo ngende yokuhlala for time being ngasuka lapho mina ngaya khona emzini wakhe ngazingani ukuthi kulapha eChesterville ethu kwasemangcwabeni kwadolo kuya ukhohlwa akani number bani
16.
yeah.
He then referred them to a man known as Msaru. The team did not hesitate, but quickly moved to look for Msaru. Upon finding Msaru, he told the crew that Owen Wan Kamanga's home was in Muda.
Huh? Muda? Amuda home? Tumefika kama awan Chesterville
Road 1.
Road 16. Yeah.
I know the place very well.
Yeah. So muzi wako kwangu tuwa akamanga wana. Pamuzi wako Bakamuda. Ya muzi Chester. Uduthalili umuzi wake more than 15 days.
15 years.
15 days. 16 days. Lowengekho lo.
Oh, buhlala ekhaya elokhuzeni Chesterville.
Lapha kakamanga kwami.
Uyamkhumbula ma? Oh, okay. Uyamkhumbula ma? Opi.
How see this card ke kamse see this card. Okay. Well, this card is
Muda indeed was the home of Owen Wan Kamanga, but all the children and relatives had moved to a place called Kapesi. So it was off to Kapesi. Finally, they arrived at Kapesi, and there was Betty. Unfortunately, Nora is no more. The reunion was a bittersweet affair. After celebrations, it was also time to grieve for the departed souls. It was a spiritual awakening for the family. A new chapter was opened and the missing links sealed forever. Finally, they had found their roots, their people, and their pride.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed a heartwarming story of Southern Africa. And for that, we commend MBC for bringing people together. And tonight we honor Olmega Mshani for cherishing her home, Malawi.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this awardee gets courtesy of Muli Brothers a bicycle. A big hand for Muli Brothers, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, an amount of 100,000 kwacha. All that courtesy of Press Trust. A big hand for Press Trust, ladies and gentlemen.
Mwakwatira kuliko malimwe anya mama mwakwati wa chizungulu mwamukwera ilala mwamukwera mtendere ati mwamukwera chansi mapo asante zintu sabuka mwamukwera mapato namukwera mapato ate namukwera mapato namukwera mapato namukwera mapato
There are just a few more awards to be given out tonight, and our next awardee is a lady with an extraordinary passion for music.
And if I may add, Olive, not only an extraordinary passion for music, but a highly creative individual as well. And of course, it takes a creative mind to put together music that stands the test of time.
Yes, and most musicians know how to sing or play a musical instrument, but to compose, it does not come easily to most. And in fact, most of the talented musicians of today seek assistance from someone else with more talent than them to do a good song.
Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me time to invite Mr. Saulos Chilima, Managing Director of a leading mobile operator in the country today, Airtel, to introduce this noble woman.
A big hand for Mr. Chilima, please.